Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. In this video series, we together develop a restaurant recipe board app from the scratch by using the Vue.js. So if you see on the screen, this is the final outcome of the app that after we fully code it. So mainly the app will have the three main views. Like this is a board view, and if you click on any of the recipe, it is navigating to the recipe detailed page. This is the one more view, and by mistake if you type anything, it's redirecting to the 404. It's a 404 view. So these are the main views in our application, and this card is called a component. So when we progress through the coding, so you will understand so what's the difference between the component and the view. So let's get started. So I'm going to create a new Vue CLI app. I'll select the manual features so that we can choose what we require only for the application. We need the router. I'm selecting yes because we use a history object in for the router, and we are going to use ESLint combined with prettier lint on save. We'll save everything in the package.json. No, we are not going to save at the moment, so it will take a minute to fully configure the application. So while we install this application, just I have a small note. As in this video course, we are mostly focusing on the view part. So we are not focusing on the styling the application. So I have the styles that already written, so I'm going to use that, and you'll have the style sheets in the GitHub link that I'm gonna share. So we'll move to the restaurant recipe board. Yeah, we have all the files. I'm going to open this with the WebStorm. I have WebStorm installed in my machine, so you can choose any of your favorite IDE. VS Code is also very flexible for developing the Vue applications. So we have our basic boilerplate is ready. Oh, we have the component folder already created, the router which we're gonna use for the routing purpose. And app.js. So I'm closing this one. Okay, let's spin up the server. I'm going to set up by using the WebStorm, mostly WebStorm features. These are very flexible. Even if you want, you can do by using yarn serve. Both will do the same purpose. So it's opening on the localhost 8081. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, this is like a basic page. When you create any new view application, we will land on this page. So as we need for our application, we will remove everything from the component. Okay, from the hello world we will do everything. We will go to the package.json. So package.json has a view router that we need for the navigation purpose, and I am going to install Axios also because later we need Axios for making API calls. First we are going to create a board view. So while installing this dependency, we will navigate to the, yeah, as we spoke earlier, the difference between the component and view is like uh, set of components will make a view. Like for example, if you take a home page has a header component, footer component, and a hero banner component, and set of many components will form a view. Because the components can be reusable, the views are not reusable. And here in the view I'm going to create a new view component. It's called board view. See, when you create any view component, the page is divided into three parts: the template section, the script section, and the style section. Like in the template section part, the HTML content of the page will be displayed from the template section, and the script is the JavaScript that whatever that needs the interactivity or any kind of API calls or any related JavaScript work will go for the script part. And as the word itself will indicate that styling will be rendered from here. If you see that there is a new keyword scoped. Uh, Scoped in the sense it's like if you enable that keyword in the styling part, the styles whatever you write inside the component will be applicable only to this part. The styles which you write inside this style tag will be applied only for this particular component. Yeah, that's the scope. The purpose of scope will be like if you remove that, the styles will be applied across the application. So we don't have anything in the app view. Now let's see how our web page look like. So our web page is empty. Yeah, our app.view is empty. Oh, so we accidentally removed content from this component. So we need this component because this is the one. It's like a index.html for your browser. For our application, this is the first component that is going to bootstrap. Okay, from this we don't need these two things. So let's remove this. If you observe, there is a router.view. I'll go through the how this router.view will work. Okay, if you see here, when any Vue app is loaded, if it finds that there is something router in the bootstrap component, directly it will navigate to the router and it will look for the path. Here if you see, there is a slash. Slash means the home component is listed here. This is the one that is going to load when the page is bootstrapped, because this component has been linked to the slash path. In the sense, it's like a the base one. See, this is like the home page, and even if we give the slash, it will be like this only. So for this, just we will do a small change. We are not going to load anything from the home component because we don't use that. So for that, I am changing to a board view. We will remove this component. The component is there. I am checking whether the path is correct or not. So now the board view has been assigned to the a root component. Root component in the like a home page. Now we will navigate to the board view, and I will write a now let's see what will display in the browser. Hello world. This is displayed because the root component has been assigned to the board view in the router. If you see that if you have a basic knowledge of Vue, you'll get it like how this is working. Now we'll go and start developing this board view. Let's remove